Hello there and welcome to my channel. Okay, and if you are a newcomer, welcome, and if you're an avid viewer, welcome back. I just appreciate all of you, all of your support here and love. And I just want to begin by introducing my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my readings can be quite unsugar-coated, can be quite close to the bone, and deal with realism, and my main audience is grown-ups, okay, adults, okay. So if you see yourself as an adult and you can face the realism and you know, be guided down the correct path here, then this channel is the correct channel for you. So my aim here is to help, guide and help you, you know, you make your choices at the end of the day, but these videos are to help you kind of give you clarity in filtering your choices and for you to make the right choice. And by giving you this help here and information and what energies come through, I go by the energies, and the energies, the spiritual energies for your sign for this particular time frame. So please bear this in mind, that it's not going to resonate with all of you, and you know, I've got an audience here that's global. Whoever this is, I'm reaching out to, and this is helping to guide you and helping you in your life. Well, I'm happy because that's what this channel is all about, is to help and guide you. And I created this channel because you know, I have a spiritual gift, and I do kind of pick up strongly on emotions, very intuitive. And that's what I'm using here, is the gift that I've been given. And I used to be a qualified nurse, and I've worked in intensive care, and I was quite high in the you know, in my skills with nursing, and also with my interpersonal skills, sorry. So I'm kind of using that to help you to heal. So I'm still a healer, and you know, I'm still a healer, and I'm still here to help to heal your wounds, but this time emotional wounds, okay. So I hope that you like my videos, and I hope that they're going to help you in a very meaningful way. I tend to deal with relationships and you know, relationships, family dynamics, relationships, marriages, and also single people too. So I cover all the love aspects in these readings. I also look at career, finances, how this is all going to all kind of interlinks with each other, and you know, the general interlinks with affects the emotional, and I bring this all to the table here. Like I said, this is for grown-ups, you know, no moonbeams or clouds in the sky here, and I'm just a normal girl here using my healing skills, my intuition, my strong intuition, and my gift. So enjoy the reading. Hello Scorpio, and welcome. I have got the first layer here, which I'm going to be starting with the Pixie deck, okay, and then the second layer will be the Morgan Greer, and the third layer I will see if I'll wait up after the second layer, see if I need to use another tool, And then the final layer will be the love angel cards here. Okay, incorporating relationships and single people, okay, as we go along, but the final answers will be at the end, so stick in there with me. Okay, it's all very interrelations with each layer, if you understand what I mean. So alright, I've already laid these cards down, so I'll just get along with the reading. So the first, I've got the scythe here, the scythe. Now the scythe is hostility, and there's a hostility and possibly some kind of ending. And on top of that is an endurance card, which is the tree. Now the tree endures hundreds of years, you know, and this is endurance. And so I do feel that there's some hostility of having to endure something here. That's what I've got here. And there's a little, it's like in between endurance and boredom, you know, and it's that kind of feeling that you're bored of having to put up with this. Whatever this is, that's what that card, those two cards mean. Now there has been, I do feel that I do feel you may have been taken for granted. I've got the love card here. There is love here. If you're in a relationship, there is love. I feel this person does love you, but they don't have to work hard for you. That's what I get here. They, you know, you do all the work, and they expect you to do all the work. And this is what you're enduring, I feel, and there's a hostility. This is going to kind of blow up, if you like, because I do feel for a long time, over the years, you've been the one that's chased this person. You've been the one that's been obsessive with this person. And I just feel you're bored of actually putting yourself, myself in your shoes, really. You're bored of doing this now, you know. It's like you've woken up to this. I think years gone by, you would have chased this person. You would have said, where have you been? What have you been doing? Where are you going? Who have you been with? You know, that kind of obsession. I get an obsessional love. When are you coming back? When are you going to, you know? And they've not had to work very hard. You've done all the work in this relationship, and that's what I've got here. So this guy, I see this guy is gone off with the buddies again. There's like a gathering here. I've got the garden. This card, the garden, means a gathering, a meeting. So I do feel this person's gone out with the buddies again, you know, after work, possibly all suited up and booted after work, you know, possibly works in the city somewhere, polished shoes, and off they go with their group of friends after a day in the trading centre, and off they go with his group of buddies after work, or work colleagues, and that's it. That, you know, and you know, oh, I'm going out tonight, I'll see you later. There's just no regard for you, I feel, here, Scorpio. There's been no regard for you, and I feel you've been the pretty girl at home, you know, waiting at home, or you have been over the years. You know, I get a good girl, a girl next door type, that you've sat there, you've waited while they've been on the razzle, maybe gone to some strip clubs or strip joints or lap dancing club or something like that, and you're there at home in your pyjamas and it's 3 o'clock in the middle of the night and you're thinking, you know, tears rolling down your face, calling and texting, where are you? So I think you've been there. I do feel you've been there, or you're going through that at the moment. And you are the puppy dog here. You're very dependable, you know, you're the dog. You're very dependable here. You're not a dog. You're beautiful, actually, Scorpio, and you deserve a lot more than this. Why have you, over the years, been the one who's chased this person? So, my phone. One moment. Okay, my damn phone. I've just switched it off. Okay, so why have you always been the one here that's always chased this person? Like, you know, I will keep my man, we will walk down the aisle, we will stay married, and you're the one that's always kind of kept this together. So I do see that although you're frustrated, and I do feel you've given this person all of the power in this relationship, and sat there all pretty when they got home or fast asleep, and things just go on, you know. And I do see there is the Sun card here, and the Sun card in this deck is slightly different because this is confidence and balance here. I feel that you would like to be more confident, although you're very giving, you're very caring. I do get that that's part of who you are, and you're very loving, and you're a great mother too. If you're a mother here, you're a great mother too. But this person you're with has just pushed the envelope, and I get they're doing it again here. Or if you just started dating this person, or just started living with this person, maybe you've seen a side to them that you didn't see, and it was like this. I get, for some of you, it could be like an alcoholic, you know, drinker side to this person that you didn't see before. And you see on the sofa at night, and there's a bottle of whiskey just tucked at the side of the chair, you know, just at the side here. And you didn't see that before, but all these things are like coming to, you know, coming to light. And I don't think you've asked many questions, but I think you're starting to ask questions. If you've started dating this person, and there's always a can of beer or a bottle of beer every day, every time you see them, down at the side or on the table or wherever. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with drinking beer, but this is like to excess. It's like the partying with the buddies. It's not kind of you know, that immaturity of going out with the buddies has never dried up and gone away, and this person's never grown up. It seems like that, you know. So they think it's, you know, it's that kind of immaturity that think that getting drunk and drunken disorder is kind of funny. Yeah. So I do feel this person should have grown out of this by now. I do get that, but this continues. And I feel there's a sense of there may be some kind of addiction here too, saying, what's wrong with having a drink? It's just a laugh, you know, what's wrong? But this is like, what, while we're watching a family movie on the television, you've got a bottle of whiskey down at the side of your chair. Something like that. Okay, so I have got here, there is a solution here, because God knows how many times has your head been clouded with this, the clouds. How many times has this person gaslighted you and clouded your vision? And I get on the crowning this reading is selfishness, basically. and ego. So, you know, like the tower. Now this is a tower. The tower is different in this deck. This tower means, you know, towering above everybody else, and nothing can touch me, you know, and I have a huge ego, and you know, I can do what I like. That's what that card means. Well, you know what, Scorpio, you're getting bored of this. You're getting bored of this man-child here, and you know, you don't listen to the BS anymore of being clouded and manipulated into thinking, you know, it's just fun, and, you know, I'm just having a laugh, what's wrong with you, can I not have friends? And I do feel there's a sense of not again, you know, oh, not again, and this kind of thing. So there's an opportunity for you. I think you might take it actually, but we will see as the layers go on top of it. If you're single, this is somebody coming into your life, you know, and you could go out together for a nice meal, and you think, oh, how sophisticated is this? How lovely, I can wear my little black dress, and, you know, we could go to some little swanky little restaurant. And you go to this lovely restaurant, and he's saying, come on, we've got to go, we've got to go, come on. And off you go in your high heels that you can hardly walk in, never mind run, and you're running with him to some goddamn bar on the corner, and the place is full of his workmates or his buddies, and you get lost in this crowd, and you get swarmed by his sleazy friends, you know. And you think, oh my God, where's that person gone, you know? So there is a sense of being bored of this. If you've been in a relationship or married, and you're saying, it's always been me that's had to do this, it's always been me that's had to chase you, it's always been me ringing you to find out where you are, because of your damn ego. And I feel that, I do feel, yeah, you've got an opportunity here and a solution to this. And I see that you may, there's movement in this anyway. I don't know what this movement is until we get the other layers on top here, but I see movement. You're thinking of moving, which may be a solution. I'm not saying move away from his buddies, but it's like movement away from this influence. And so maybe they can just do it, say, once a week, or maybe they can just only get to see their buddies like once every 3 to 4 months, or once every 6 months. So there is a solution here, and it's moving to another town. I know this is drastic and you think, wow, that's drastic, you know, but I see you moving, and I see 2 of you moving to a different town, and this would be the solution to and bring kind of more balance, I feel, to this relationship. I get a message here. If you're single and you've met somebody, or you're going to meet somebody like this, one minute you're in a lovely little restaurant and he's so attentive, the next minute he's dragging you to the corner bar up the road, then the only way you're going to get away from this lifestyle, because this person loves his friends, loves his nights out, loves to get out, goes after work, he doesn't get in till like midnight, goes straight to bed, then gets up again for work, and the same cycle again. There's a little bit of alcoholism here. So the only way, and a massive ego, the only way to get away from this lifestyle would be to move away, and this is what this is saying. So we're going to go for the second layer now, go deeper into this reading. And where does this go with the Morgan Greer deck? Okay, I've put the Morgan Greer deck, laid the layer down here, saved a bit of time with the shuffling. Now get along with this reading. You find this a complete burden, this behaviour. If you're in a relationship, sorry, you caught me scratching my nose then. If you are in a relationship with this person, this is a complete burden for you. I'm sorry, my nose is itching, and you're bored of it. You are bored of this. You're bored of carrying this person. It feels like you carry this person like there's some kind of, teenager. I feel this is what you want. You want the harmony within the home. You want the harmony here, and the joy and the home. That's what you're aiming for. You don't want this anymore. I feel you could be dealing with an air sign here, an air sign, which is Gemini, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. And this person does love you. This person loves you, but they've taken you for granted. Okay, so I've got this person does love you, but they take you for granted. And I just feel the Tower. This person walks around with this huge ego here. To his buddies, he's the man, he's the man. I'm the man, to his buddies. But to you, it's, he's the little boy who needs to be comforted. So there's like a dual kind of personality here with him. But he does work hard. I've got the garden here, and he does work hard, very hard. He's doing quite well as well. People are watching him, and he's doing quite well with his job. I also get, the vision has been clouded by financial security. So I do feel this person feels secure with you, financially and emotionally, but I don't feel that you're just tired of this lifestyle. And I get here, you may have a teenage son, you may have a teenage son, a 16-year-old or something, someone around that age, who you want a really good, solid role model for your son. Some of you may not have a son, maybe a daughter, or maybe no children at all. But you may even have, this could be your second time around, or you may be single with a son. So you're looking for somebody who's going to be a great role model for your son. Now, I've got here that I feel that you're going to approach, I feel the finances are pretty good. There could have even been some kind of legacy, or somebody who's left a lump sum here. And I do get this an opportunity, because the money situation's good, to actually look at moving house or moving area. And I feel we've got the 10 of coins here. So you may say to this person, if you're in a relationship or marriage, you know what? We've built a really nice kind of financial security nest egg here. We got some money from one of your relatives, your mother, your father. Let's use this, and let's go and move. Let's move to this other place that I really like, Now, this other place that you really like, it may be just a village somewhere near, not far from you, but far enough that this person can't kind of walk home from the pub kind of thing, or just catch the train. So so it may be a village that's somewhere that you're in love with, I love that place, let's go and have a look. It could even be overseas, it could even be overseas. It's somewhere where you feel so happy and content. You know, your heart feels fulfilled when you're in this place. So it could be somewhere like that. So it's like sitting down with your partner, if you're married, and saying, let's have a look, what kind of, how much we've got in the pot here to actually make this move. And I feel you're just bored of this lifestyle you've got here while you sit at home doing whatever you're doing. This person goes off with their buddies after work and all of this, and this still goes on, like some man-child here, that you think the solution would be to actually move. And I see that this will bring contentment, because I feel you're going to do this in a way to say, I think we should make this move while we're still all young enough to do this, and also while we've got the money to do so, so let's just go. So I see the two of you, and this is going to bring you contentment. It will be a change of lifestyle. And either you're going to get a pricing on your property that you have, or there's a legacy here, there's a lump sum of money, you're going to realise, oh, we can afford to do this, it'd be great, we should do it, and so there's all this in the mix here. So the next layer that I'm going to put on top of this, well, let's say if you're single too, that somebody is coming in here who has got an ego the size of that tower, but yet is a little boy underneath it all who needs your cuddles, this kind of situation behind the doors. So quite a good, nice person really, but has not quite grown up, quite immature, So I feel to get this person away from this lifestyle here, that they like a drink, they like to go out with their buddies, and you'd like to settle down, or with this guy, that's either you're dating or it's somebody coming in. For single people, you would have to move away. Think about that. If this person's crazy in his social life, and you're sat waiting around for this person, just bear that in mind, okay? Because I do see for single people this getting serious, and I see I don't see anybody separating here in a marriage or a relationship either. I just feel that at the beginning, I feel that you made a rod for your own back here, that you chased this person. You were the one in tears because they didn't call you. You were the one that couldn't stop chasing this, picking the phone up and saying, where are you? So right from the get-go, you said to this person, you enabled this person to say, well, I can do what the hell I like, because you will just come chasing after me anyway. So we've got that kind of scenario. So let's have a look at the love cards here as the next layer. Okay, so I've put the last layer on here, or I may use another tool in a moment. So I've got here the love angel cards, and many times have you said to this person, if you don't change your habits here, I am going to leave you. And I think you've said this many times. You may have even separated from this person in the past because of this, but I do feel that I've got here that there is still an attraction, there is still love here. I've got, there is an attraction, there's still love here, and you're keeping an open mind about this person. Now, if you are dating this person, or this person's coming in, then I do see that you are going to keep an open mind to see where this goes, whether this person changes over time. I do feel if you're in a relationship, this person does love you, they do love you, I do feel that you will give this this relationship a chance. I don't see that you will leave them, although you have done, or you may have done in the past, and you may have threatened to leave this person. Oh, I get this person there is a past relationship here too. So if you are single, this could be somebody from the past who's quite immature. And I get it could be somebody coming in new, but it also could be somebody from the past here. But it says next to that, pay attention to the red flags, because you know this person from old. You know, they were never out of that bar or club or whatever, and I guess the only way to find a solution to this, if they want you to come back, if they want to give this relationship another shot, is for you to move. I get this now. I think it's somebody from the past. Is to say, well, if you want to be with me, then we move. We're moving to this part of the country or state or wherever, or another country. So I do feel that this person's worth waiting for, believe it or not. I think they're getting, you know, are they getting older and wiser? I don't think so, but I do feel that if this person may consider what you're saying. This time frame of this week, you know, it's a week's reading, so there is a deliberation, there's thinking of considering moving area, and that's it. Whether they do this, I don't know, but that would be the solution to this problem. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. That's your weekly reading, Scorpio. It's not going to resonate with all of you. It resonates with a section. Okay, I've got the whole world out there, so whoever I'm reaching out to, if it does resonate with you and you'd like to share your story in the comments section below, please do. You know, please share how you've had to tolerate this for all this time. I don't see a separation, but although it has got a separation card in here, so you may have separated from this person because they're selfish, they've got too much of an ego, and all of this. So that could also be in the mix too. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings with this, and good luck. Okay, if you'd like your own personal reading to look at your own situation, please give me an email. My email is here at the bottom somewhere. I'm getting my arms tangled up here. So give me an email and I will send you my tarot, okay? And I'd love to be able to read for you. I love doing this, I really do. And I'm going to wish you lots of luck here. And you take care, and I will see you next week, okay? Bye for now.